4 of us headed out to ride the Olympic backcountry discovery route on our matching blue motorcycles. We were looking forward to riding in the lush rainforests and past pristine ocean beaches as a contrast to all the desert riding we had gotten accustomed to while living in Utah. It hadn't rained in Seattle for weeks, but of course it was pouring rain on the day of our departure. Only a few miles from our house, Cassie hit a patch of oily wet pavement and dumped her motorcycle, landing hard on her head and shoulder. We spent a few hours in a cafe on the Kingston side of the ferry to assess the damage and wait out the rain. We weren't sure if Cassie would be okay to continue the ride, but she's a trooper, so we headed onward. Because of this mishap and the crummy weather, we decided to skip the scenic detour to Hurricane Ridge and beelined it straight for Soul Duck Hot Springs to soak in the healing waters. Apparently they worked because Cassie was able to finish the rest of the ride. The next day we headed out with better weather and more enjoyable riding on dirt back roads. We were hoping to camp near La Push, so we had some extra time to visit the beautiful beaches there, but all the campgrounds were full. We stumbled upon a place called Cycle Camp, a non-profit, donation-based campground exclusively for hippies riding bicycles and motorcycles. Cycle Camp is the love child of a genius named Bob, who does a great job of keeping the place tidy and stoking the ambiance. He's the nicest, most colorful character you could ever hope to meet. He kept us entertained with some crazy stories and his incredible collection of motorcycles, cars, and bicycles, as well as some amazing artwork and memorabilia. If you're ever riding through the Forks area, Cycle Camp is a mandatory overnight stop. Okay, here's our little camp at Cycle Camp out near La Push. Got a nice little spot in the woods here with all the other motorcyclists.
Got caught in the bushes there, huh? You need a hand?
For our final night of camping, the roads on the south end of the Olympics offered the best riding of the trip. The roads were a bit rougher and overgrown, to the point that they're pretty much only passable on a motorcycle, and make for some really fun riding through the bushes. In a remarkable recovery from her accident on the first day, Cassie was hitting her stride and feeling the flow.
wondering where I parked that thing.
We knew that the Bear Gulch fire burning near Lake Cushman might impact our ride, and we were prepared to skip the southeast corner of the route. Unfortunately, the closure area around the fire was expanded the day after we left, so we weren't able to even finish the section of the route we planned to do. We took the scenic paved road back to the Bremerton Ferry and enjoyed the boat ride back to Seattle. We hope to finish more of this fun and scenic loop sometime in the future when more of it is open.